Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Scorpio, let's see what's the message here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Scorpio Spirit. 3 cards for one person and 3 cards for the other. Now you could be on the top line, Scorpio, you could be in the second line. Okay, the first person A for me, has the Tower, the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. The other person, Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, and mutual energies, Queen of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups, and the Moon card. Page of Wands. Somebody wants to talk. They want to talk. I have a feeling one person is going through a tower. They're going through a tower. Maybe they are sensing that the other person is holding back from them. Maybe will be out there single or something and is taking their power back or something. I think this is the person who wants to talk. The other person says, yeah, I was dealing with a liar. I'm dealing with a person who was telling lies to me, or, they were in it only for passion. This was a player kind of a person. I'm not even waiting for any apology from them. So maybe person B is the one who's upset and angry and saying, I don't want to waste any more time here. That's kind of freaking person A out. They're going through a tower right now. So, of course, I could be wrong. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Scorpio. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Scorpio and their person, Spirit. Scorpio and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Scorpio and their person. Let's take a few more from another deck, Scorpio. Scorpio and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start. Scorpio and their person, Spirit. All right. Good to go. Let's start the reading. And Scorpio, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, if I ever made you feel less than, I truly apologize. In spite of how things turned out in the end, I don't regret loving you. Even though I cared about you, I thought we were just not meant for each other. If the timing was right, I would have committed to loving you the way that you deserve to be loved. My heart is broken into pieces when I see you with someone else. I didn't mean to hurt you. My soul always recognized you. My mind was trying to catch up. I've become more spiritual. We are made for each other. I want to stay with you forever. Your inconsistent behavior has caused my family to have concerns and trust issues regarding you. This has now created another barrier for us to navigate and overcome. This relationship seems more like a situationship right now. I feel you're taking my love for granted. I feel I've been fighting for your life, for you not only to stay alive, but for you to be your authentic self and to thrive. I want to see you embrace your dreams and fly free from everything that's been holding you back. All right, so these were some of your messages, Scorpio. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be for the viewer. Now, you could be watching, Scorpio. Maybe your cross watchers here watching for your energy. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer today. Be brave. Stand up for yourself. Be brave and take that action that your heart and soul is telling you to take. You can tame a lion if you want to. Don't be afraid. Be brave. Okay, now Spirit, tell me what's going on here. Person A, let's start with you. And Scorpio, remember, you could be person A or B, okay? Person A, what's the tower that you're going through? Yeah, this person doesn't have the courage. They are the ones who need to be brave. I think they're going through a huge tower because they feel they've lost out. They've lost out on their soulmate bond, soulmate connection. I think they want it. They want to hold on to this happiness because they feel it's not fair or something. Why? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. They feel that the other person is now withdrawn their love, or is turning their back on this connection, is maybe, out there being single, maybe seeing what else is out there. What if they get an offer from someone else? They don't seem to be hurting over me. It's kind of making person A feel a bit hopeless. They are going through a huge tower because they feel that the other person has given up on them or something. Nine of Pentacles. Ended things with them. I think person A never thought that this would ever happen. They do respect and admire the other person who they feel is very loving, very kind, is a perfect lifetime partner for them. But right now they don't know what to do because they are sensing that the other person may be pulling away their love and is out there and following their own dreams and probably doesn't even want them back in their life anymore. I think that they're coming to that, I have a paper here, let me read this out as well. I can feel your frustration with you not being able to express yourself to me. You're overthinking things too much. Perhaps you could consider writing things down to get your thoughts flowing on paper. Okay, so somebody doesn't have the courage to maybe ask directly, but they are freaking out here because I think they've come to some realization. They've come to some kind of a realization. Now they, I think, do want to reunite. They are worried that they're losing out on a long-term partnership and that person is taking their power away or moving on. Probably will get another offer from somewhere or something. So this person is going through a huge tower. Person B, what about you? Where are you now? Page of Cups in reverse. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, person B says, I'm not waiting around Omkaratarot. They haven't apologized to me. They didn't give me anything. Now I don't even want anything from them anymore. I was emotionally unhappy in this situation. In fact, look at me now. I've, picked myself back up. I'm shining brighter than ever before. I'm not carrying any of their baggage. In fact, I've just kind of all dropped it all and I'm only focusing on my one wand, which is taking me forward in my own life. They feel that the person that they were dealing with brought a lot of imbalance to their life, or didn't make things clear, or lied to them. Somewhere person B has given up. They've given up and saying, you know what, maybe this connection now needs to be over. I'm tired of waiting. I need to maybe find a new direction for myself. They feel that their person is very immature, and their communication is immature, their actions are immature, they behave like a player, they talk and don't follow through, very inconsistent in every action of theirs. So person B says, yeah, you know what, I feel I was be dealing with a child or something. I don't want to deal with the player anymore. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the player anymore. I don't want to be just an option in their life. I need to choose myself. And that's what I think person is sensing, and that's why they're freaking out. Okay, so mutual energy spirit for the first person who's going through a tower now, feeling that their person is leaving them behind. What do these three cards mean for them? Person A says, well, I know that they are upset with me. I know that they are angry with me. I really feel that I wish I could just call them back or go back to them. We are meant to be. We are soulmates. We have so much of memories between the two of us. But yeah, they are. Person A says, I thought they were just angry with me initially. I thought sooner or later they'll come back. But now they are sensing that maybe the other person is actually not interested anymore or no longer focused on them, is choosing a new path, and now that fear has come into person A that they are losing out. They're losing out on a future. Somewhere this person is sitting in a lot of fear right now. Person A. What's the moon card for you, person A? What's the moon card? Yeah, the fear is that person is holding back and moving on. That's it. It's like, yeah, I sense they're not giving to me. They're holding back their energy. They're moving on. Maybe they'll move on with somebody else, or take an offer from somebody else now. They'll leave me behind. So maybe they're seeing that the other person is looking happier or will be happy without them. So that's their fear. Okay, so person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you then? Person B says, yes, I was very upset and very angry with them, Omkaratarot, because they took my love for granted. I kept giving them, I kept fighting for them, I kept, pouring into making their life happy or whatever, but they took me and my love for granted. I'm depleted. They just took and never really reciprocated. So person B feels that they were always given the short end of the stick, or always they were made to feel less than or abandoned or not good enough or something. Somewhere they feel that the other person was very controlling and rude and mean to them and had control issues or something. So person B says, now I've learned now that I have to stand up for myself. I have to be brave for myself. Because they never stepped up to be my true partner, I have to stand up for myself and, yes, not waste any more time looking at the past. I'm ready to turn my life around. 5 of Cups. Yeah, moving towards their own success. I think person B's had that epiphany or that aha moment that, it's time for me to follow my own passions or my own success and focus on myself. Why? What's the moon card for you? They feel that their person was, I don't know, let's see, maybe one more, lied to them, or was keeping secrets from them, or making unwise and foolish decisions. I mean, they would say something and not mean it. Like, it's suddenly if somebody says, yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and the next day they're doing something else. So very inconsistent behavior of theirs caused, I think, person B to feel that they were keeping secrets from them. So they're saying, yeah, I'm not going to wait around and, be fooled again. I'm making up my own mind and I'm closing this chapter. I'm taking back my power. I've got strong boundaries up now. I'm not dealing with anybody immature or, petty in my life anymore. I'm done. Full stop. Somewhere person B feels person A was always lying to them. So what's the Page of Wands then, Spirit? Oh, this is person A. They want a second chance to this, so they could be thinking of reaching out or sending a message or something. Tell me about the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. But do they have the courage? I'm not so sure. This person still is sitting in a lot of ego and pride. Yes, they want to reconcile. They want their person back. But because they lack courage, because they're not sure whether the other person will take them back, they could still come back with some games. They could still come back pretending that, hey, I really don't care kind of a feeling. But inside of them, they're just putting up a show because they feel powerless. They don't actually have the power or the strength, but they may try and cover that aspect of themselves by acting all, nonchalant or whatever, because they are scared. This person is insecure. They're insecure that they're going to lose out on a 10 of Pentacles, and the other person is going to make all their own dreams and wishes come true without them. So they are scared. Yeah, they are scared. So as much as this person is thinking of messaging, this message could be a little warped. You may have to read between the lines. In actuality, what this person wants is a partnership, but they may have a sneaky way of asking for it. I don't know. Why? Because they know what they did. They are regretful, they are sad, they are upset, and they do regret for their past mistakes. And they could be still, because they feel maybe I won't be able to manifest this, they could come across as a bit of a trickster. So in actuality, all they want is a revival. That would make them really happy. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.